All right.
Okay, so I'm sending you these links here.
Just so you know, I'm going live right now, and I'm gonna tag you in it.
You can tag me.
Tag. Okay, got the link. All right, brother. Are you ready to roll?
Pretty much. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
IG is at Blair Force One, and I'll give you a chance to share that too.
Okay.
So, record to the cloud. All right. So I'm about to launch in 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast. This is episode 51, and hey, I'm so excited for what we went through. We actually hit 51 episodes so far, going at it for daily. I'll be honest. Yesterday, I missed out on that podcast actually. So, but I'm very happy that you could be here, Blair. We have a special guest that I want to share with you who wants to share his mission, who I met at the gym, who is working really hard, and who has a very strong mission out in the world, achieving something out into the world. So, hey, if you're tuning in to the Mission Driven Life podcast, listening to on our many channels, we're on 8 different channels, especially Apple and Google, and even Spotify. I want to invite you all to the Impact Players Tour, which is happening in about 19 days, or no, yeah, was it 19? Or
Is that the 27th or something?
11 days, or 12 days. So in 12 days from now, this Impact Players Tour is coming up. And it's a powerful event where business leaders are coming together to talk about impact, leadership, sales, marketing, growth, and it's all coming up. So if you're tuning in to this episode right now, I invite you to click the link below if you're curious. You know, if you're looking to make another $1 million, if you're looking to make your first $1 million, if you're looking to make a huge impact, if you want to learn the skills and the tools and the trade to learn how to pitch, cold call, market, do real estate, expand your business, if you want to learn how to do that, come to this event. It's on July 24th, Wednesday. And they're actually going out pretty quick. We're selling tickets fast, and I don't know if you can get a seat, but we suggest that you hit it up. Don't worry about the hotel. Don't worry about the flights. Our team, me and my team, will actually figure out some of the flights for you. We'll find you the flights, and we'll find you a hotel that you could go find that's more affordable. I want to handle that for you, and I want to give you tons of bonuses from my mentor, like Doug Vermeerian, mentors like Grant Cardone, mentors like Daniel Fleischman. They all want to give you bonuses to come. So click the link below to gain access, and let's jump into the podcast, all right? Because we have a huge guest. We have a special guest today. His name is Blair, and I'm so excited for you to be here, brother. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Blair. So for everyone that's tuning in right now, listening and watching the video, and maybe watching us on Facebook Live and kind of seeing what's happening here is that I'm interviewing a fitness leader, a leader in the fitness zone. And I can learn so much from this. I know fitness is so important for me. And I want to introduce to you a national qualified physique competitor, someone who is ACE certified, who has a growing company called Force One Fitness. That's Force One, right?
Force One.
Force One. So follow these guys on IG. Was it Force One? Which one is your IG again? It's at.
Well, I have multiple IG accounts. I have my main account, which is blair.force.one.
Right.
I also have force.one.fitness. And then I do some photography as well. I have force.one.photography.
Okay, force.one.photography. Got it. All right. Okay. Well, hey, that's actually powerful that you got that, man. And if you don't know Blair, Blair's been working so hard on growing his online program. So Blair has an online program right now. And for everyone watching us live, we have 6 people live right now, and I want to say hi to you guys because, hey, thanks for being here. Because Blair, he is a growing entrepreneur. If you're looking to get fit, looking to get in shape, or if you're an entrepreneur that is fat and lazy, sorry to be rude, but look, take advantage of Blair's training. All right, and I'll put a link down below so you can connect with Blair, because we're going to talk about mission and fitness and leadership today, right? And are you excited, brother? Are you excited?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
My man. So if there was one thing that you want the audience to take away from this podcast right now, what do you think that would be?
Basically, that like anybody can accomplish their goals. I mean, people make a lot of excuses for things, but you see people that are missing like the lower half of their body that are still making it happen. They're still, crushing their goals. Not making excuses for themselves. I know people are busy. They have kids, things like that. But that's make you even more, wanting to do good things in your life. So you can be a good example for your kids.
Right. I agree 100%, man. So who's your ideal person that you want to serve right now?
My ideal person I'd want to serve, basically, I'm focused on helping men, especially, ages 25 to 35, kind of in that range. I have female clients as well. Most of my one-on-one clients are women. But as far as the online training programs I'm offering, I could still train women, but I'm focused more so on training men because I'm a guy. And I've made progress for myself, so I know that I can help other men that are especially similar body types to me.
Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Now I want to give you a chance to inspire us, all right? Can you inspire us for today?
Yeah, let's do it.
I need your help to help inspire us, man. And the people that's tuning in right now, I need your help. Because your mission's exciting. Fitness is exciting. Getting fit is super exciting. And I know benefits I've gained from working out, getting fit, is if you could share your mission right now in one sentence to the world, people watching, to the young leaders watching, share your mission with us.
Inspiring others to become the strongest and best versions of themselves so that they can help others, do the same.
Wow. So you want to inspire them to be the strongest they could be.
Exactly. There's so much benefit to building strength. You build your strength, you build your confidence, you build your character. It all comes together. When you build strength, when you focus on building strength, it makes all your other fitness goals much easier to achieve. Whether you're trying to get more endurance or whatever, more cardio, that kind of thing. You can get good cardio workouts for doing squats and deadlifts, do circuits, that kind of thing, right? Some of that cardio that you can do. But yeah, there's a lot of people that waste time, doing states, walking on the treadmill for 45 to 60 minutes every single day, and they're not making any progress. But, if you focus on compound movements, building that strength, and especially core strength at the beginning, it's huge because a lot of your strength comes from the core. So if you focus on building your core strength, it'll make you stronger in other areas.
Wow. So you're basically saying through core strength, I can achieve anything through core strength.
Theoretically, yes.
Okay. Would that include squats and deadlifts and stuff like that?
Well, yeah, your core is involved in all those movements, right? Your core, like I said, all your strength comes from the core. So when you're doing squats, you're doing deadlifts, I'm sure you've heard it before, engage your core, keep your core tight, and that applies to all exercises. right?
Right.
If you keep your core tight and engaged, not only is it going to make you stronger with that lift or that movement, but it'll also help you prevent injuries. You know, people end up getting hernias, that kind of thing, because you know you're not keeping your core tight when you're doing the movements. Makes sense.
So you're saying that I just always got to keep my core tight at all times, right?
Well, I mean, the more you do, the quicker you're going to build your core strength, the more benefit you're going to get out of the exercise, and the more you're going to, you know, limit injury, right?
Yeah, okay. Wow, that's interesting, man. Hey, so going back to your mission, though, so you want to inspire others to become their strongest selves. Why is that important to you, right? Why is that mission important to Blair? Why?
Well, I wasn't always strong. You know, as a kid, like, I struggled a lot with, you know, I guess you could say I was skinny fat, but I wasn't that athletic until I was, at least until the time I hit puberty. But I had a huge interest in fitness at a very early age. I knew that I wanted to be more fit, to be more athletic. You know, there was other kids in my classes that were athletic. I wanted to be, you know, more in that category, right? But so I know how it is. I know how it is, you know, starting out kind of thing, right? Like I said, I started as a kid, but even as an adult, I've, you know, fallen back into old habits, that kind of thing. For the most part, I've been pretty steady, pretty consistent with my fitness all these years. But you know, there's been a couple times, of course, you know, everybody falls off from time to time, right?
100%, man. I totally get what you're saying. Like, there's times where you, like, yeah, when I can be held back in the gym, or maybe I'm so lazy. And the biggest thing for me would be eating habits, right? Like, my eating habits are really nasty, man, sometimes.
And that's most people's problems. I mean, most people can make some progress in the gym. You know, if you're doing, you know, even if you're just doing machines, using the machines in the gym, you know, you can still make some progress from that. But I mean, if you're not eating right, if you're not getting enough protein, you know, to build that muscle, and if you're not limiting your carbs enough, you know, to cut the body fat, you know, and it's all cycling that stuff, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people get that stuff confused, right? But if you're not doing that stuff, I mean, obviously it's going to make it that much harder to make progress.
You do have a good point, man. Like, that's a fuel, right? When I think of nutrition, I think of fuel for my body, right?
Exactly. That's how I look at it. It's like every meal, I'm looking at, okay, does this meal have enough protein? Is there enough nutrients in this meal, right? And is there too many carbs, right? I mean, sometimes carbs are good. You know, if you want to put on size real fast, then you want carbs, right? But like I said, you want to cycle your carbs. So I mean, if your goal is to build more muscle, but to lean out or stay lean even, you know, you want to be cycling that. So you want to have days where you're eating more carbs. You know, you can even have cheat days. But you know, the problem with that is most people cheat days spill into a cheat week. And it's a cheat month, and a cheat year.
That's actually a really good point, bro. That's a good point. I think that ties in with discipline, right? Like, dude, I could be honest, I'll take full responsibility, man, that when I live my life and I'm leading myself, sometimes I'll be like, okay, look, I'm just going to make an excuse that, oh, it's a cheat day. Even though this is the fucking 5th time I've had cheat meals, right? This week, right?
Exactly. So, I mean, all that's going to come, tracking your progress is huge, right?
Yeah.
If you have trouble, you know, if you keep having those cheat meals and you can't seem to stay consistent with your healthy eating, and even your workouts, tracking all that stuff is huge, because, you know, not only does that help you know kind of where you're at with everything, but it also keeps yourself accountable for accountable to yourself. So it's like, I mean, but the thing is consistency. You have to be consistent with that too. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Right.
You do things for a couple of days, and then if you don't track anything, then a week later, you're wondering why you didn't make the progress. Well, if you were tracking your progress, you would have been holding yourself accountable to actually do the workouts and to actually be eating healthy every day.
Yeah, tracking. So would you suggest I track through like an app, or is that a writing? Like, do I write this down?
Yeah. There's tracking apps. I don't really use the apps myself too much to track. I do it either. Well, actually, I do. I have a notes app where I just manually write in the notes. Like I have like one specific note for all my logging, my workouts.
Yeah.
And stuff, right? So it's not a tracking app. It's just a notes app, right? So I use that, or I use a pad and paper, old school stuff.
I think that's one of the best ways, then.
Yeah, and I think so too. I mean, even with the notes app, I'm constantly between sets. I'm constantly on my phone. Okay, did this amount of weight, this amount of reps, right? And I'm constantly on my phone. But if you have a notepad, you can just quickly write it down. It's much quicker.
Yeah, if you're like me, once I get on my phone, if I'm not disciplined that day, I'll end up going on Instagram and fucking make a Facebook post.
Right? The ADD and all that, right?
Yeah, man. So that's the big strength, right? Like, dude, what I think you're reminding me of is like fitness ties in with so much about self-leadership and discipline, man. Right?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about, really. Being a leader of yourself and your own goals and disciplining yourself, to be working on those goals each day. It's going to help have goals, right? A lot of people don't even have goals. They haven't even thought about having goals and the importance of it.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's something that I'm really thinking about right now, because like one thing I'm working on is learning how to lead my friends when we go for a workout and I'm leading them through a workout. Sometimes I'm not like communicating, or you know what I mean? I don't set a plan.
Yeah.
I get held back. So like, what's that like for you, right? To lead your clients and like telling them what to do and how to move. That's hard for me. So I wonder how you do it.
How exactly do you?
Like, how do you coach your clients?
Like when they're doing their exercises?
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, I'm focused on them doing it with proper form, right? Proper form is huge. If you're not doing the exercises with proper form, then you're going to be wasting a lot of time in the gym.
That's fair. Yeah, I totally get that. Proper form.
What's that?
How many times should I be going till failure?
Well, it depends what your goals are, right? I mean, with any calisthenics exercises, I always say go to failure on body weight exercises, right? Thing is, I mean, you can go to failure on squats and deadlifts too, but you have to be much more careful with that.
Yeah.
And like, everybody's definition of failure is a little bit different, right? I think, well, failure would be, when you can't do one more rep with proper form, right? But some people will keep going with slightly bad form. I mean, you can get away with that a little bit, if you're fit enough. But I mean, if you're kind of just starting out, or if you've had a bit of a hiatus and then you're back in the gym and thinking you can lift that same weight you lifted 2 months ago, after not doing it for the last 2 months, then you're probably going to be sore.
I get you. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. It's so common. It happens time and time again. Even to myself sometimes. If I don't warm up properly, before I go and lift heavy, I'm gonna end up injuring myself. And it has happened rarely, because I usually do warm up properly. I usually do spend at least 20 minutes of jumping before every workout. Sometimes I'll do box jumps, stairs, that kind of thing.
Right.
Those are the things I'm doing.
Now,
But
I'm curious. I'm curious about how you're living your mission. So you told us you want to inspire people to live a strong life. So, how are you living it, and how are you sharing it? So let's talk about what you're doing, actions.
well, I'm basically, I guess, just doing my workouts each day, focused on my. Are you talking about for myself or for others?
Both, right? Like so. This is your mission. How are you manifesting it with action?
By being consistent with all that stuff each day, right? And that's the biggest thing. I mean, I just did a physique competition on this past Saturday. So that required a lot of my time and discipline, and effort, right? To be focused on making sure you're getting meals each day,
Yeah.
getting every work each day. Like, that's gonna keep you accountable for sure. Having a goal like that, those are the kind of things that are gonna keep you accountable for your, hitting your workouts and hitting your macros, and making sure you're eating relatively clean each day. You know what I mean? With each meal, I should say.
I think that's the key. That's the key part, man. So basically you told us consistency, showing up, living it, doing your workouts.
Yeah, not making excuses for why you can't do your workout that day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people would say earlier in the day, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit the gym, when I'm done work or whatever later in the day. And then this happens, that happens, and then you're like, oh, I'm tired now. But like I said, I see it time and time again. I have people like, they'll be like, oh yeah, let's do a workout together later. And then a lot of the time they'll text and be like, oh yeah, I'm tired now. I gotta go to sleep. Next day.
I think that's all bullshit, dude. That's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking... But hey, like, I think that's all bullshit with people, because I think there is time. I'm just wondering if they're willing to make time, right? Like...
Well, that's just it. Everybody's got the same amount of time in a day, right? So...
Yeah. Okay. That's very interesting, man. Okay, so let's move forward, because I know you wanted to talk. So you're showing up consistently, right? Showing up consistent. Now with like growing your business, right? So let's say we have some young entrepreneurs, especially young personal fitness trainers that want to step into what you're doing. What would be some action steps they can do? These young fitness entrepreneurs, trainers, what could they do to... Hello? 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 Blair?
Hello?
Hey. Blair?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You back? Yeah, I lost you for a minute there. I don't know, the screen just froze up.
That's weird. Like, my internet cut out, so... Not sure, but... Alright, so we talked about
Is
leadership.
that working now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have about 20 minutes, bro. Or actually, I have till 12:20 left. So just so you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Now you wanted to share something about limiting beliefs, didn't you? Like your mission with limiting beliefs? I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean that kind of comes back down to the excuse I was talking about. Uh, you know, basically, if people don't know what limiting beliefs are, it's like, beliefs that are limiting you from accomplishing your goals, right? Either real or imagined, right? Some of those would be, like, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, basically, the objections that people put up to, doing, starting with their workouts, starting with a gym or starting with a personal trainer or whatever part of it you're talking about. There's always limiting beliefs that people have, right? So it's just overcoming these beliefs that people need to focus on, if they want to be consistent.
I got the same thing. Like, I have my own limiting beliefs. I felt so many of my own limiting beliefs that stop me from taking action, right? Like, I'm not good enough, or it's not gonna work out, or I'm gonna fuck up on something, right? So what's one of yours that holds you back?
Yeah, I mean, I have times definitely too where it's like, I might not be totally confident in doing something, like even just starting this whole online business. It was like, maybe a limiting belief of mine might have been like, can I actually do this? Can I actually make it happen? Starting putting my logo on clothing, and doing photo shoots, promoting all that stuff. At one time I was like, could I even do that kind of thing? Right?
Yeah.
But it's all about taking action. We both know Grant Cardone talks about massive action. If you want to 10x your goals, you have to be taking massive action towards your goals, right? Not just moderate amounts of action, but massive action.
Wow. Yeah, like that's fair, man. What did you say was one of your limiting beliefs again? Tell us that again, please.
Maybe just not having the confidence that I'd be able to, take on, a certain goal in my life. For example, like starting a fitness business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it doesn't help, it's a lot of people, there's always going to be haters too. That's the other thing. So you can't let that hold you back. But in the beginning, it can be a little bit discouraging, especially when you're just starting out in something, and people are like, oh, you should do this. Focus on something that's more profitable than being a personal trainer, or from other people's perspectives. When they just start out at the gym, people, their friends and family that aren't into fitness, they're going to be encouraging them to eat unhealthy, eat the cake, or go to that party, have the drinks, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. Like that bad influence.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, that's a good point, man. Dude, I fall victim to that too, and sometimes it doesn't have to be people. Like sometimes it's all up to me, right? It's all up to me on how I lead myself, and like, cause I'm not gonna blame it on other people. Like, okay, you made me do it, cause no one really made me eat the fucking cake, man, right?
No, bad, right? In the end, it's always our own decision, right?
Straight up. Like it's all up to us, right? It's all up to us.
Damn, like, yeah, you can't be influenced by people that are trying to hold you back in life. No matter what that thing is, whether it's like starting a different career, or maybe people just want to start like being a different way. But if they're only around the same people all the time, those people are going to be they're going to be resistant to this new you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if that new you threatens their not their way of life, but their the way they feel about themselves. You know what I mean?
I agree on that. And one thing that I always share in some of our trainings, I think I want to invite you to. You got to come to this, Blair. Is that is boundary setting, right? Like being willing to say no, and going back to the haters, right? Like when I change, people don't like me or haters come. Dude, that's a big thing I'm learning about right now. Ever since I moved out, I realized how like my own respect for myself, right? When I moved out, I started building my own respect for myself, which made me want to get more fit, right? And which also made me want to eat more healthier and just being willing to like, okay, not engage with people that are critical, right?
Exactly.
Like parents, man, I had to like, I had to stop communicating with my dad. As much as I love him, we got into a fight the other day, and as much as I love my dad, I have so much love and respect for him, and I learned from him, and he's grown. He raised me. I came from his balls, man, right? That as much as I love him, sometimes I don't need to be around him and listen to his feedback to succeed. And I could just send my love to him and my respect to him without even having to talk to him, right? That's what I've been learning about self-respect.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's gonna find what works for them, right?
True. That is a good point, brother. I'm so grateful that you could be here, Buzz. But do you currently have a team? Do you have a team right now?
Do I have a what?
Do you have a team? Do you have a team that you work with? Fuck, man.
You mean with other employees?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's just myself.
Ah, okay. Because I know part of leadership is leading yourself, but also having people follow you, right? Would you ever run your own team?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's definitely where.
What? Blair.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. You cut out for a sec about that. What teams?
Yeah, you cut out there too. Yeah, what were you saying about that?
I'm just wondering, like, your team, right? Like, would you ever build and expand your team so you can help inspire more people?
Like I said, I mean, that's definitely where I want to take this. Help inspire other trainers to make their business happen for themselves as well, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And through all our efforts, have enough business that can keep everybody busy and making money.
Now, so we work with a lot of young entrepreneurs, right? So a lot of young leaders that are listening to our podcast, especially some people getting into fitness. I know I have a client who does CrossFit training, right? One of my friends and also one of a good client with Warrior Leadership who's been our student for a long time, he is in CrossFit, right? He wants to build up his business. So what would you suggest is like, what advice would you give us on our leadership journey? You know what I mean? What a young entrepreneur.
Young entrepreneur to start his CrossFit business?
Yeah.
Well, basically, I mean, you want to get as many people to know, like, and trust you as possible, right? So, if nobody knows who he is, he definitely wants to get obscurity and be posting all the time on social media and get as recognized as possible. Be posting, not just posting, but posting actual quality content too, right? Things that are of value to others. I mean, you want to make it entertaining and attractive and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right, but you also want it to have value that you're trying to add to others and to help with their problems.
That's a good point, because one of the speakers, who was one of my mentors, he's a millionaire mentor, he made the movie called The Opus, and it was the sequel to The Secret. You know that Secret? And
Yeah.
one thing he told me, he coaches entrepreneurs like me, so I've gotten some coaching from him that I can focus so much on the price and how much money I'm going to get, or I can think of, okay, what is the value I can give to my client, right? What value,
Yeah, that's big.
right?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's value. You want to be focusing on the money so much is actually adding value to other people, because if you add value, then the money will come much easier.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to be sold, but people like to buy, right? Like, that's an old school quote that I got. So basically, just to round up your advice, you basically told a young entrepreneur that if they want to build value, that if they want to start a business, you're saying they should build value. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, build value to as many people as possible. Right? Social media makes that much easier. I mean, word of mouth is definitely valuable. If you can do that in person, that's going to be definitely of value to you. Because the trust factor will be there much more than when you're online with people. But when you're online, you can still build that, through the posts that you're posting. It if it's valuable to other people, and people see that you genuinely care, about others' progress, that's going to be much easier, to make that happen, right?
Yeah, man. Interesting, man. I gotta do some sort of ways to add value. I know we study Grant Cardone, and he always talks about value and how we can add value. And I've been studying so many coaches that one of them, his name's Russell Brunson, and he's a multi-millionaire, right? He grew his company called ClickFunnels, and what he talks about is let's say we have a product that's a $197, right? $197. Let's say it's like a training package with Blair Force. Let's say hypothetically, right? Basically, he said is if you want to add value, times the value by 10, times the price by 10, and give that amount of value with that price point.
Yeah.
How can I basically, if it's $197, how can I give almost $2,000 worth of value in a course? How can I give $2,000 in this $197 course, right?
Yeah. And I think the way that you can do that is, you want to have multiple things, right? You want to have your course itself, right? But also something that can hold them accountable. But the mentorship is big. So like a private Facebook group.
Yeah.
Where they can contact you and other members can share their stories and their feedback and their progress and all that kind of stuff, and everybody can kind of help each other. So you kind of make your own, little community within your own business through a Facebook group, private Facebook group, right? So other people can't see this.
Good point, because I know humans, knowing myself, I know I want to belong. And I know humans like to belong. And maybe possibly, I think you might want to belong, right? With people. I know I want to belong with people in the world. I want to fit in. And let's say you built that community for me, Blair, and I wanted to get fit, and I wanted to fit in with other fit people. I'd have to buy your program and then invest and gain access, pay for access, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So hey, I wanted to thank you here, man. We're almost at the top of the 12:20 here, but I really want to help. I want to promote you right now because there's some people watching us on the live, commenting, "What's up, everyone?" And also, for people which watching the video or listening to the podcast now, because I know Blair has a course coming up, powerful course, and I'd like to give you some space for you to share and promote that.
Well, it's basically my courses that I offer. So you can do, they're a 16-week for $9.97, or 1 month flat for $2.97, or monthly recurring for $247. So those are the prices that I have for my programs.
Well, what would I get for that?
With that, I have 3 ebooks, right? One's on nutrition, one's all on proper form, and one is all the information you would need to get started in the right direction. Everything from figuring out your BMR, how many calories you should be eating in a day, you know, body type, your macros, all that kind of stuff, right? So, I mean, that's going to help kickstart you in the right direction, right? So when people are going to start, you know, if they don't have that, you know, they'd basically be kind of beating your head against the wall when it comes to making progress, right? So all that is going to help you make your progress. Plus, you would get access to my private Facebook group, you know, where you can have access to, you know, be asking any questions you have. You know, like I said, other members would share their experiences and progress as well.
Now, is there an online coaching as well? I remember you told me that.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about. Is I have my app. So it's still being developed right now at the moment. Right, it should be done here any day. I thought it was going to be done here by now, but I do. You can still access to it. It's just not personalized towards one fitness. It's through Trainerize.
Yeah.
And it's called Trainerize. So you can go to that. I would send you the link to it, right? And then you would go to that, and it just guides you right through to set everything up. It's really super easy to set everything up. Like I said, you just click on the link. It would take you, and you just fill out your information, name, age, weight, height, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
And you can track all your progress on there. You upload your progress pics. You get all your workouts, your meal plans through that. Each day is going to show you what workouts you're doing, what exercises you're doing, and videos for each exercise on how to do the exercise. Plus, I have the ebook called The Art of Form, which has basically every compound movement and variation of compound movements, and the proper form description of proper form, plus the pictures to go with it as well.
Love it, man. Love it. Now I'm gonna drop a link to this to access this in the comments. I'll drop a link below in the podcast description.
Yeah,
but I want
that would be through my online training, right? So you would have to purchase the program to get that, right?
Got it. So yeah,
I can get my ebooks. I can send my ebooks out. You can do that for sure.
For sure, yeah. Let's everything that you need. Would you just pass that information over, like maybe message it to me or email it? That way I can see it. Now, I'd like to end off the call on a good note. I want to thank you for being here, Blair. You know, we talked about consistency, how to eat properly. We talked about, you know, your mission: inspire men and women, but especially men, right? That's one of your missions, to serve and to inspire others to become and live their strongest selves, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about tracking our goals, and now proper form, consistency. And I really want to thank everyone for being here today. If you want to follow Blair, follow him, check him out. Check out his courses as well, right? Check out his courses to get fit. I know I'm working on getting fit myself. And we really hope that all of you listening here will come to the Impact Players Tour on July 24th in Arizona. Grant Cardone will be there, Elena Cardone, and 12 other business multimillionaires will be there. The whole net worth of this room is about billions of dollars, and they want to give you value for a price of a ticket, which would be about almost $3 a day for a $99 ticket. That's about a coffee a day, right? So for that simple price, you can get into the room and learn from business leaders and network. If you're looking for clients, looking for mentors, looking for other people to learn from or make money with and serve, you got to be at this event, right? This is the event to be at. I'll put the link below for gaining access to that, and you'll get thousands of dollars worth of bonuses for free. So all of this ticket plus bonuses, you just got to pay for the ticket. You'll get all these bonuses for free. There's videos, ebooks, trainings, things you can listen to in your car to grow your business to the next level. So I'll put that link below, the Impact Players Tour. I want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. Thanks for being here, Blair, sharing space.
Thanks for having me, Kevin.
All right, okay.
Get it.
Yeah, take care.
You as well.
All right, hey Blair, thanks so much, brother.
Sure, are we ending the call there?
I just stopped the recording just now, so. Yeah. But hey, brother, I have to. Huh?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, what?
I just have to make an important phone call now, but thanks for your time. I'll be in touch, okay?
Definitely, for sure. Yeah, let's talk here soon.
All right, let's do that. I'll post your video today.
All right.
All right. Cheers, brother.
Wait,
Thanks.
Is it on my right now?
It's in the cloud. I gotta upload it.
Oh, it's on my page here right now.
What?
It's on my page here right now.
Oh yeah, that's just the Facebook Live, but the actual podcast will be uploaded tonight.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, I got a jet. Let's connect, all right?
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, we'll talk.